Doc really just kind of went in on the defensive effort tonight. He really wasn't happy with it. What do you think kind of went wrong on that end today?
Yeah, I think overall we didn't get back in transition. That's where it started. I mean, they shot 61% from the field, from three or whatever it was. Where was it? Yeah, which is too high. We had our run. We got the lead. Then we let it go. We didn't execute on offense late game, and it was a few calls that didn't go our way. We can't rely on calls.
And then specifically Devin Booker. I mean, was there any other way to like really kind of contain him, or did they just kind of make some tough shots? Like what happened there?
There were moments. I mean, the coverage I feel like overall was good at the start of the game. We had a few blitzes going on, which was leading to turnovers in transition. We didn't have any pace towards the second half. We didn't get too many deflections, didn't get too many stops. It's hard to get that pace, when guys are hitting shots, because you got to take the ball out, so you can't just get the rebounds and get out. Which also was part of it.
Thanks, Ben.
Go to Tom West next. Go to Tom.
Hey Ben, it feels like you've been developing some good chemistry with Danny recently, just with how you've been setting him up on cuts and finding him for threes. What stood out to you this season about how well he moves off the ball?
He moves pretty well when he's not running off the floor. Sometimes he's not even on the court, and when I throw it to him, it's a turnover. But overall, Danny's been great. He's been a great leader on this team. I'm still learning to play with him. Where he wants his shots, and he's been great cutting. Especially when I'm not down in the post and posting up, he's getting those sneaky backdoor cuts, which have been great.
Thanks, man.
Go to Jack Skamerski next.
Hey, what's up, Ben? You guys with your starting five have been perfect. 14-0 until the last two games, Portland and then today. What do you think for you has been the biggest difference in your mind with the team these last two games?
Personally.
Personally, and maybe as a team as well.
Personally, I mean, I try and come out and stay locked in. I try to give that effort offensively and defensively. As a group, I think we just got to find that rhythm. We got to know teams are going to come out and want to punch us in the face. We got to expect that every night. I don't think there's any team out there that's going to take us lightly. Especially if we're one of the top teams in the East. Everybody wants to play the top team, and that's us right now. And we got to go out there and be ready for teams, when they give us their best shot.
And can I follow up? And can this a little bump in the road? I know it's just a few games here, but can this bump in the road with your starting five when this kind of happens and you're getting other teams' best? How much this can essentially prepare you guys for the playoffs and making a deep run?
I mean, we want to play these teams. We want to play the best teams. We want that competition. We want that competitive. Spirit when we go out there, especially when we play teams like that also. So, we want to have those tests and be able to see where we're at, when we play teams like that.
Thank you.
I'm going to take two more guys, Mark Narducci and Lauren Rosa. Mark, go ahead.
Ben, you talked about your transition defense, but you didn't get any fast break points in the fourth quarter. How tough is it when you're always having to play in the half court, especially today in the fourth quarter?
It's tough. It's tough. When guys are running sets and showing you different looks every time down the floor, that's tough. That's why it's on us to, be vocal. We got to be communicating out there and talking to each other. Because at the end of the day, we still got to guard, whether it's half court or transition. It's two sides of the ball.
Make it Lauren Rosen and then Keith Pompey will be last. Lauren, go ahead and then
Keith.
Hey, Ben, sorry to ask you to look ahead, but when you said that you feel like opponents are always going to bring their best and be excited to play you guys, how do you feel about now going to play Utah, who's the best in the West? Is that a game that you get excited about? And how do you feel about facing guys like Donovan Mitchell, Rudy Gobert?
I can't wait. I can't wait to see him.
And then we'll go to Keith last.
And you said playing teams like this is a test. So how would you evaluate some of the things that you guys need to work on after taking these last couple tests?
Which things? You gotta give me.
What do you what do you you this is a test. You lost two games. What are you learning about your team right now? That the things that y'all need to work on.
I can give you something quick. I guess they shot 61%, which is very high. we don't need that. So we're gonna have to watch film, go back and see where we can fix things. We know we're not gonna stop the team every possession down the floor. You know, the team's gonna score, but we gotta make it tough on teams and see where we can do that. And then, you know, offensively with that pace, you know, we lost that pace in the second half. I think we got to get back to that a little bit more. But that also comes with, you know, if they're making shots, it's hard to, you know, keep that pace up.
Thanks, Ben.
Thank you.
Thanks, Ben.